Hi, so today I am going to do another book review. I'm not in front of my bookshelf today because my sister's up there and it's a lot of noise, so I thought I'd just film down here while everybody's elsewhere because it's quieter, I guess. So I'm going to do a book review today of Never Fade by Alexandra Bracken, and I just finished this morning and it was magnificent. I'm tearing up just thinking about this book, and I swear Alexandra Bracken has a direct line to my tear ducts because I just cry and cry and cry at this book and The Darkest Minds, and yeah, it's horrible. Well, it's lovely, I love this book, but it's horrible how much I cry at it. So this one's on almost, well, it feels like it's like a few months after the events of the first book, and Ruby has been trained by the Children's League a little bit more to fight and go on ops, which are like, they're kind of like missions, what they have to do. And so Liam's brother Cole gets back in. My TARDIS is going off. That's my phone. I'm gonna wait till it... Liam's brother Cole gets brought back into the League, and he tells Ruby that Liam has taken some intel that they have. The intel is a cause of the disease that is making them have powers and stuff, and he doesn't know he's got it, but it's very dangerous that he's got it. So Ruby gets sent out to find Liam and meets Chubbs along the way, and I love it. And I loved how Alexandra Bracken would tease about Liam. Like, every time a new character would come in, like when Cole got taken in, I was so convinced it was Liam, because this is the paragraph where Cole is taken in. I understood why Kate had originally fought so hard to get me reassigned to a different mission, why I had been told not to enter the bunker, why I hadn't been given any information on the prisoner herself, not a name, not a description, and certainly no warning, because the face I was looking at now was thinner, drawn and battered, but it was one I knew. One that I, not him, I thought, feeling the world shift sideways. I'm sorry about that. Feeling the world shift sideways under my feet. Not him. Seeing my reaction, he stood slowly, a rogue smile fighting past his grimace of pain. He struggled up to his feet and staggered towards me. Looking torn, I thought, between relief and urgency, but the sudden lilt of his accent was warm as ever, even if his voice was deeper, rougher when he finally spoke. "Do I look as pretty as I feel?" he said. That just sounds like Liam to me. It's just, they're so alike that I was convinced. I was like, oh, Liam's back and it's only the first chapter, and I was so happy. Until the next chapter when she revealed it was Cole and not Liam, and I loved Liam, and I was so behind him through all this. I really did not like Ruby halfway through this, like, because I know why she did the things she did, but when Liam got so annoyed at her about it, and I was like, yeah, he deserves to be annoyed about what you did to him. You wasn't thinking about him. And I liked that we got to see Chubbs again, and I loved Vida and Jude. They were like the best new secondary characters that she could have brought in. I loved Vida, and the relationship between Vida and Ruby was so good, and Jude was like a boy version of Zoo that talked and was quite cool. And the ending, I'm not going to talk about the ending because I don't want to spoil it for anybody. And it was so good. I think the beginning was a little bit slow, but as soon as it got into all the action and teasing about Liam, it was totally really good. So that's it for my review of Never Fade by Alexandra Bracken, and this is totally going to be one of my best books of 2014. It's only the first book I've read, so I did do a best books of 2013 video, but for the whole video you can see this much of me, so I don't think I'm going to put that up. I don't know if I'll refilm it, I might do, but this one will probably be up before that one if I do put that one up. So I'm gonna